Doing? Hey, Bart, Frank, B1. How's everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Thomas, Alan, Gary, Coach, Gold. Let's see here. Who put all those stocks in there? Good morning, Julie. Bill, Sharon, Sonny. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Roger, Mike. Good morning, everyone. Let's click on this. Okay. Happy Monday morning. Hello, Nick, JW. What is today? Almost Halloween. You guys all ready for trick or treat? October 27th, 2025. Sometime today while we're here in the room, feel free to share what you're going to dress up as. Oh, yeah. Let's go look at the market here. And oh my word, I'll tell you, Shazam, can you say the bulls are in town? Man, I'll tell you. Hey, one thing to be careful of today is don't chase. There's so many stocks that's popped up. It's incredible. Don't chase. So one thing that I would like to do is share tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be having a 1 hour. I'm going to be strict about that. 1 hour right here in the room. And for those listening, everyone's invited. It's open to the public. We'll get you a link in all our social media places. Check your email as well. But if you'd like to join me tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here tonight, October 27th, let's spend 1 hour, talk about some charts, some trade ideas that I'll have for the week, the market update, the road to wealth update, and how close we are to quadrupling the account in 9 months. Actually, it'll be 10 months. And review any trades that you guys want to take a look at. Okay, so 8 p.m. right here in the members room. Also, remember, Tuesday, I'll be having an open house all day long. Non-members, you have to register, so look for that link, get registered. Members, you don't have to register. You're already here. So come on in. Hope to see you there, okay? All right, let's talk about this market. And wowzers, all I can say. Look at us go. Let's take a look at T2123, and this is Friday's T2123, and it held up pretty darn good. Bulls are in charge. You can see VXX is down here, and then move down pre-market here. So if you saw, what did I write yesterday? My love triangle, and this is truly my love triangle. Right here. Let me make this yellow, please. Why can't I? There we go. Having troubles this morning. Bullish, and bearish. That's my love triangle right there. And when we have that, you've got bullishness. Don't short. Be careful, okay? So when that happens, we're rocking. The bulls are in charge. So let's come over here, take a look at some of the things that everybody says I have to look at, like the Qs. Well, they're up. Like IWM, well, it's up. Like the diamonds, it's up. Do not chase today. Very important. You'll end up losing money. Don't chase. Let's take a look at IYT, the transports. Not up. Keep us a little bit honest here, won't they? Transport's a little, they're still messing around here. I don't know that they're full-blown bearish, but they sure as heck aren't bullish, that's for sure. SMH, bullish. Away we go. All right, let's take a look at some stocks. And I do have, last night, for those of you that were hanging around our Discord account, maybe on Facebook, we were posting some charts out there and ticker symbols, sitting in front of the boob tube. That's what I was doing, sitting in front of the boob tube and working on my laptop. All those, so many of them, they look good last night. Well, they don't look so good today because they've all gapped up. So be careful not to chase, okay? Here, let's try to put together take DLO, for instance. It hasn't taken off yet. It's still very much in buy territory here and still has plenty upside where we can make some money on it. How about this ANET? Actually, it probably needs a little bit of a pullback here before I would look at it. But these are all stocks that are pointing higher. Okay, so they might be, they may get a little. Say stocks that's up high like this one here. It's up 3 bars. We're hitting, I'm going to call it hitting this top up here. That may not be the time to buy. That doesn't change the fact that I still think it might move higher, and it may consolidate a little bit before it moves higher. Okay, keep that in mind. So great watch list stuff. Take a look at ACHR. That's right there in a 3-8 trap. Buy pocket right now. Meta over the 50 period moving average. We love buying right in that area. Nice place to buy. One of the reasons why is because if you're buying from underneath, if price comes from underneath the 50, and then we get into that buy zone, the target is going to be the recent high. So that's way over here. And then you have a built-in stop because the 50 period moving average would be your stop. And for some folks, maybe down to the low of that candle. And then for other folks, somewhere in the middle might be your stop. So to me, it's a very controlled stop. And then the target is very controlled, very clear. Take a look at Rare. Rare is setting up. That's a pretty chart. For someone's wondering, am I worried about the 200 period moving average? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. Stocks break out of the 200 period moving average all the time, and I have no reason to be concerned about with it today. Another thing too is everyone has losses, and that's just a fact, and that's really okay. But if you never get into a position, well, you'll never make money. So, if you're looking at this and you buy it, you'll be surprised how many stocks will break through that. But you'll sit here and you'll just be a nervous Nettie till it does. Now, it may not break out today or tomorrow, but if we follow that T line up, as long as that trend stays intact, I think that's still a great chart for moving up. Take a look at A, B, and B here, setting up. Beautiful. It's not a 3-8 trap. It's kind of the mechanics of a 3-8 trap, but it's not. I'm sorry. Rounded bottom breakout. It has all the. It has the architect. Architect would be the better word for it. It has all the architect for a rounded bottom breakout, but it is not a rounded bottom breakout. This one, once we break through, well, there's that 50% retracement. I think I've proved over and over and over how powerful this is. And then the 500 period moving average is right here at 135.60. So I think that might be a pretty good target on this one. OIH, big pop up. It nailed the 500 period moving average, and now we're consolidating. So this becomes one that we want it to show some strength. And if bought before it actually took off, we want it to stay above that 50% retracement line, or above, what was it? Friday's low, I guess. That's what we would want. And then we would want it to move up into that $300 range is what we'd be looking for. There's a couple over here on the streaming side. Let me take a look at it. KYTX. There we go. Bullish. I mean, I hope you're in it. Very bullish here. Look, I mean, just look at this chart here. Let me do this. See how we popped up and then went sideways right there, and then see how we popped up and then sideways right here. We're just stair-stepping up. So here's your pop up, and this certainly may go a little higher, and then we're going to see that sideways move in there like that again. But excellent. I'm gonna flag that too. Excellent bullish chart. Excellent. Good morning, everyone over there. PACB. Just be careful not to chase is the only thing here. It's up 1, 2, 3 days now. with the market, we could certainly get more oomph out of a whole lot of stocks here, but we do want to be careful not to chase on this. So wonderful chart. No complaints about the chart. I think it looks fabulous. You just have to question that entry up here, after 3 bars. So that would be just me. Also, it depends how long you're going to hold it, Daryl. And I think you're a longer term holder. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you bought it down here and, that sort of thing. So, like I say, you're a longer time holder. You look for things. If my memory serves me correct, you'll look at this going to $90, something out of this world, right? RCKT. There we go. Nice chart. Flagging that one. Thank you. Perfect rounded bottom breakout here. Perfect. We're playing with that dotted deuce. I think that's fantastic. Over the dotted deuce there, I see the 200 period moving average being attacked, or certainly a run toward that 200 period moving average. And that's 36, 37% up that direction. So, man, that looks really nice. Thank you for that one. Okay, that's good over there. Let's go back over here. How about some Oklo? Look at Oklo. So Oklo, I like for the watch list. I don't particularly like the buy right here. Not particularly, because we're up 3 days. What I would like to see, and I could be, I could end up missing the whole trade. But what I would like to see is a little bit of consolidation like that. And I'll even give it a little bit more room up. There we go. But I'd like to see a little consolidation in here, then look for that buy. But if we don't have these stocks ready to go on a watch list, or, someplace that we can keep our eye on them, they sneak away from us. Now, I feel like I have an advantage, and I hope everybody in the trading room feels the same way, is everybody in the trading room is looking for charts like this. So if Oklo started to pop up, we get the announcement from somebody that, hey, Oklo's moving, and we can go look at it. So that's kind of an advantage that we have here. So thank you, everybody. NNE. See, this is another one. Here we're up, and it almost looks like it's trying to consolidate, almost. But a little bit of consolidation, then a buy signal. Then I think we're rocking on NNE. STIM, that's just a pretty chart. That's a buy right now, in my opinion. It's toying with the 500 period moving average right now. We've got a Morningstar signal, green dots, T-lines above the trend indicator, little doji here. I mean, to me, that's a buy right there. Stop. My stop would probably be that trend indicator area around 2290, maybe 2285 if I wanted to give it just a penny or two more. But STIM looks fantastic. Here's Open. Now I'm already in Open. I bought Open Friday. That's looking really good here to move up. So let's root for Open, right? Sophie. Here's one that I'm in, is Sophie, and I on Sophie. It's made a 3-bar run. We've got a couple gaps. We're at the second target, because the first target would be that area right here at 29.37. That's the 50% retracement. So I get up into this green bar. I'm going to take those profits near that $30.45 mark, take my money on that one, and then maybe reinvest it in it. If it pulls back, we'll see, or reinvest that money somewhere else. SMR. SMR, I've got on the watch list because I'm waiting for it to pop up a little bit. I like I don't mind buying below. I don't mind buying below when the T line is below the trend indicator, but what I'm kind of waiting on is price to pop up above the trend indicator. And then that would be a buy, even though the T line is below. We've got price leading. That to me offers a good low risk buy. And then we've got the upside to maybe come back up to this top, swing back up there, set up again, and swing higher. So that's what I'm kind of looking for on SMR. RGTI, same scenario. RGTI, same scenario. RGTI to me, it looks even better, and that's because we have this low, and see we have a high, and see how we're pulling back now. I think that's really sweet right there. And then what we'll do is look for that buy signal for the next run to the upside. Okay. Let's take a look at Uber. Uber is one. I think there are actually several people that I know of that's in Uber here, and over that 50 period moving average would probably excite me a little bit. And then that might get us up to test these tops, and then we can look at something further up there. Okay. Does anyone have anything else? I don't want to take up everything here. Gilead is setting up. A lot of charts are setting up, and a lot of charts have already taken off. Also, remember that Wednesday is going to be a huge day, and I'm coming over here. Earnings. I mean, look at the earnings. Thank you, by the way, on this. Microsoft, Google, Meta, Cat, Now, Boeing, Verizon, Clack, ADP, MELI, CVS, Starbucks, EQIX, TEL, FI, AEP, CMG, PSX, PSA, Garmin. I mean, there's some hitters that's going to be reporting Wednesday. So let's be a little careful on Wednesday. Hey, Sharon, TSM. Yeah, TSM is looking really good. I like that one. I guess the main thing for TSM is to get over all this right in here. I mean, I don't see any reason why it can't either. I think it's doing the right stuff here. It's moving up. I would have to be bullish on TSM. And it's in that buyable area right now, or maybe somebody might wait till it breaks out. And I think it looks great. Yeah, Walmart. I'm still holding my Walmart. And yeah, it's just kind of moving sideways right now. I've got no concerns with Walmart at this time. Now, by the end of the day, there could be a problem with Walmart, I guess. But at this time, I see no problems. We're just having a little profit take and bleed off here on Walmart. Hey, good morning, Sonny. Sonny, thanks for all your posts. For those of you that have not seen what Sonny posts, I can't even describe it. It's incredible. He posts it out here. He puts it on our Facebook page from time to time, but he posts a lot over in our Discord room, and it's truly here. I maybe I can do this. Can I do this? Let's see. I have it open. I mean, this is one ticker symbol. And he's got two of them on here for GGAL, page 1. Maybe I just have it in here twice. Maybe that's all it is. But look at the details, a trade plan, just truly amazing. So thank you, Sonny. Really cool. Yeah, isn't it super, Julie? Yeah. Yeah, Nancy's on top of what he writes. She's always reading it. Yeah, well worth it. And the Discord account is free for anybody, so feel free to get in there. Okay. All right. Let's see here, Sonny. You're looking at NVTS. I'm going to say bullish. Look at that. One of the setups that I really like is when we pop to the upside, and having a gap in there is one of the good things. And then on higher volume is a good thing, I think. And this is clearly higher volume. So a gap. And then I like the pullback to a buy zone. This happens to be the 3/8 trap buy zone. It could have pulled back into the trend indicator too, and that could have been a buy zone. We have to, it's not blanket buy zone, but we want to look at the price action. But this right here is a nice 3/8 trap. So what we'd call it is a gap and trap. And this is setting up really, really nice. Pretty simple. It closes below the T-line. I wouldn't want it. Stays above the T-line. I want it. And then we're looking for a T-line run. For those that aren't familiar with a T-line run, that is when price moves above the T-line, the 8 EMA, and it stays above the 8 EMA for multiple days. See, all that is a T-line run. We did not close below the T-line right here. It came close, but that's a T-line run right there. And that is sweet money. Sweet, sweet money. Kind of like honey. And then there's NCLH you're looking at. Yeah. NCLH, it looks like we're breaking out of that downtrend line, heading for that 50-period moving average. I'm going to flag that. So one way I would look to trade this myself is from here to here is a trade. That's a trade. And then reevaluate how the candle does up here, or candles. You may close it, you may not close it, but either way, reevaluate. And then what we're looking for is follow through to the next block, next trading block. So trading block 1, trading block 2, swing area 1, swing area 2. Maybe that looks nice. Thank you very much. PL is shaping up. It is. Look at that. Coming back up to test these highs up here. Nice little bottom reversal right here. Yeah, let's flag that. Thank you. Yeah, nice 3/8 trap right in here. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Let's see, path. Yeah, path is looking really good. And one thing about path, it hasn't really taken off too much yet. I mean, the little gap up this morning, I still think it goes up here to this 1860 area, 1875 area, this top right over here. And that's the 50% retracement area. So I still think it goes up there. So there's plenty of time to get there, or there's plenty of room there to make some money. If it consolidates a little, it'd give a better buy. But boy, it sure looks good right now. Absolutely. Looks good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And then FOMC meeting later this Wednesday. Yeah. Later in the day, Wednesday, I guess. So let's see. I'm going to kind of stop right there. Does anyone have anything you want to look at? Please remember tonight, everybody in the world is invited to right here in the members trading room. When the time is right, the trading room will be opened up. And that's 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us. And then remember that Tuesday, I have an open house. And for that, you'll have to register. Non-members will have to register. Members are all good to go. You don't have to register. Okay. So, hey, Nancy, TDOC. Yeah, look at that, man. You're whistling right now, aren't you? You still have a little left. Way to go. Happy camper. I want to see you dancing. All right, everybody. You guys take care. Members, we'll see you at the bottom of the hour when the market opens up. All righty. Have a great, great, great Monday. Take care.